Good morning, good morning. This is your YouTuber, Mr. Tiamo, Dr. Tiamo, whatever is it that you want to call me. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today is morning. We off to the site where our project car is. So basically, guys, as you know from our introductory video, we got an old Mercedes Benz 1994 model W202. That's gonna be our project car. I'm quite excited to be having this project car. It's a car that's quite dear to me. It's been a car that has been in the family for quite a long time. So just join the journey with me, and I think it's gonna be quite interesting. Here I encountered Pretoria traffic. Luckily I was on leave. This particular morning we're just still driving to the house. The background of this car, guys, I think most of you are basically curious to know where and this car basically comes from, the inspiration behind it. So this car is actually a car that belonged to my dad. He actually it's actually been stuck for almost like 2 years now. He had some electrical issues, so we had tried to fix it in my hometown in Zeerust. So I think we've been back and forth, not getting much help. That's why at some point I spoke to him, came up to maybe some form of like a deal, and I took the car off him. So these 202 Mercedes Benzes, especially this particular model, the C220, manufactured between 1992 all the way to 2000, although there was a facelift model around 1996. They had quite significant electrical issues. Most of the issues were that they used a biodegradable harness, so over time the wires became brittle. So that's basically where all of the electrical issues are coming from. Here is just basically a snippet of the day I went to get this towing trailer. This is where in the barnyard where the car was. It's basically been stuck like that in the sun for almost like 2 years with no help in sight. So that's why I thought maybe that's a good idea just to take it off him. We were getting ready on this particular day because we had to get the car hooked. As you can see there, the car was already hooked onto the trailer. But you know, driving a trailer, you always have to drive quite slowly because a lot can go wrong. You can't speed, especially when you're pulling quite a lot of weight. This was just before we embarked on our trip from the northwest in Zeerust, just close to Mafikeng, close to the Gaborone and Lobatse border. We're going to be driving now all the way to Pretoria. So after a long day, I think we had driven almost like 5 hours, average speeding of about 80 kilometers. We had arrived. Just here is just a quick walk around of the car. As you can see, the doors and everything is still fine, although the car inside was quite dirty. I think at some point we might need to valet the car out. Most of the inside was still in a fair condition. Just needed a little bit of washing to be taken care of. The seats were quite soiled. You can imagine after 2 years of not driving. The doors closed quite remarkably good. Although I'm not sure whether, because a lot of these cars also have lock set issues, they can't lock nicely, but this one is a manual lock. At the back, seats still in a good, fair enough condition, although upholstery over time, as we know, tends to get a bit dirty. But yeah, most of the car, the condition, I'm quite happy. I feel it's something that we can work with. Would be nice to have leather, but I think that's maybe in the coming months as we just go along this journey with us regarding the renovations in the car. On the other side, also checking the door, still also open quite well. Quite a lot of staining in the seats as well. I think the valet will do this car a lot of justice. Left front door also just had to open just to check the hinges, because I'm sure you guys are quite curious to know whether this car was not stripped after being there for 2 years. It had a problem with the ceiling. The ceiling was replaced a couple of days ago, because all of the time, you can imagine if the car was in the sun, the ceiling tends to fall. And then I think we saw a little bit of damage there on the right front driver's seat. So coming to the front of the car, in the front there, this is basically where most of our problems are. There I was just busy trying to get the latch off, so to open the bonnet of the car to expose the engine compartment. It had been so dusty, very, very, very dusty. You can imagine all the sun, all the rain, for almost like 2 years, this car not moving. The amount of dirt that was in there, I think we need to use a pressurized or maybe non-pressurized system when the car is all good. So there we can see that's the crux and the problem, our problem. You can see there were some guys that tried to rewire the car there, but I think it failed. So the car did start a couple of times, but over time it was cutting power because of the control unit. That wiring harness, a lot of these cars, like I've mentioned, those C202 have a wiring harness problem. So the harness is biodegradable. It becomes brittle over time, and then it causes a lot of electrical issues. So that's the main thing. So for now, we need to take it out and have it fixed and maybe rewired. This is just the replacement panel that I got. I think on the Elegance model there was an indicator. Here I was just showing you the part number, because I tried to order these harnesses from Mercedes Benz. I was quoted a price of 17,000. So yeah, that's the next picture there just shows you, because this car, I think before we had all sort of problems, was in an accident where a cow just slided and fell onto the car. So but I think it has been taken care of quite well in the family. So our main issue, I think sometime this week, we'll need to take off the wiring harness. Found a guy in Pretoria West that deals with a lot of these cars that is going to rewire the whole harness from scratch. It has to be done wire by wire. This is just basically a walk around the car. From the front, as you can see, that was just a replacement bumper that we got. It's still not in a good condition because it's missing parts. On the right side of the car, the paint still in a good condition. At the back of the car, still fair enough, decent condition, although there's a few minor cracks on the bumper, but I feel that's nothing that we can't sort out. And then in the boot, I got a couple of replacement parts because over time I'd love to really pimp this car up. I don't like those red and orange lights. I prefer these smoked out lights. Normally you get this in the facelift models, so those are lights that we're gonna need to maybe get replaced at some point, and then I'll probably sell off the old ones and put those new ones. And then coming to the other side, as you can see, C220 there. So this other one was just a car that I borrowed inspiration from. This C220 looks in a mint condition. There has proper mag wheels still in its original form and shape. Out of all the mag wheels of this generation, I think these ones are the ones that I love and prefer the most. Hopefully we'll get to change the mags, get a whole new set, new wheels, new tires. Yeah, so I think just join the journey with me. Here I was just heading home after a long day of just running a couple of errands and then getting busy with the car. So please subscribe to my channel, like the video. There's a lot more content that's going to be coming our way, just car content in general. For now we have a project car, but we're going to be looking into other projects as well. Please share the link and get your friends to also subscribe. Support local YouTube, guys. It's the right thing to do. So I think just in the comment section, I'm welcome to any suggestions. I've joined a couple of forums online. I think there's just one big group on Facebook about this W202 South Africa group. So I think advices are welcome, suggestions, where to get parts, because I mean most of these cars, there's no new parts around. We have to source out parts from cars that are currently being stripped. So adios, hasta la vista from me, Dr. Tiamo. I'm out. Looking forward to the next video. Stay out on the lookout. New content, new material. See you in the next one. Subscribe, guys.